Right, I want to show you how to have some improvising fun. I'm going to just demonstrate something for you and then I'm going to explain what I'm doing. Here we go. Okay, and it's one of them things, it's like blues jamming. When you get the blues going, you can just jam it for ages. If you learn this little trick, it's just fun to sit there and you've got this sort of constant drony sound of the bass underneath it, and it's just fun if you want to just pick up your guitar, not do much thinking about what chords and what scales, and you know, sometimes that mashes your brain up. It's just something, once you've learnt it, you can just have a bit of fun and just improvise with it, really. So there's no real set pattern of how to play this. There's just a set pattern of notes you can use. So it's pretty much like improvising a scale. They're your notes, but if you were to play it like a scale, that would be pretty boring. It's all the bends and all the rhythms and all the hammer-ons and pull-offs that make an improvisation interesting. So you got to sort of, with this, get out the frame mind of you're going to learn a riff. You're not going to learn a riff, you're going to learn a bunch of notes that you can use in sort of any order. Okay, so let's oh yeah, one thing to mention, there's a constant drone of a zero note. So we're going to start off on the 6th string like that, with that, and you're going to be playing notes on the 5th string here. And to begin with, you can just use one finger, just use that 5th string there. So the notes we're going to play first, if you can see the 7 is in red, that is going to be the root of it. You'll notice when you always come back to this 7, it'll sound like home. So if I move around, you can hear when it lands back on the 7, that's your sort of bass. That's where it resolves. Okay, so the notes are 7, 9, 11 and 12. So they're the notes going this way past the root there, the home note. So 7, 9, 11, 12. So what I want you to do, as you can see on the music, I'm strumming the 0 with it on the 6th string. So and just play them 4 notes, get used to them. So you could do little slides. You could do a hammer. Just use one finger if you want while you're learning. You can move back and forward between 2 notes quicker. So I'm just giving you some little ideas of how you could improvise with them. So maybe you want to leap. Instead of going to the next one across, you might want to leap from here to here. Oh yeah, Sex on Fire. So a lot of bands do create riffs from this. They're probably just sat there jamming with that sort of idea, and then you come up with a cool riff. So okay, let's get to the notes that are on the other side of this root. So you can see it's descending now. So from the 7, 7, 6, 4, 2, 0. So going back up, 0, 2, 4, 6, and then you can hear it resolving. So just play around with them notes. That 6 is kind of nice. It's really dissonant, adds a lot of tension, and then you want to resolve it. So it sounds a bit awkward, but when you resolve it, it really it makes a lot of sense. So you might want to jump about with these notes. So you can add some rhythms, like just faster notes, and than slow notes. So putting all the line together. This is an E major scale, by the way, because here's your E in the root, and these notes here, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, is your major scale. So it is a major, even though it sounds kind of solemn, it is a major scale. So you can create loads of little fun melodies with it, and it's always going to sound good if you can just stick to their notes. Now you'll probably get to a point where you'll get a bit bored on that after a while, and you can move it to other strings. So playing this open 5th string here and doing the exact same note, so you're going to be placing your finger on the 4th string here. And then you can move it down. Back up. So there, I kind of like could hear a bit of a blues progression. So I don't know if you know. Oh, the other one I did there was on the D with the 2 middle strings. I don't know if you know a blues progression in A. It always does the A for like 4 full bars, then goes down to the D, then back to the A, and then E, and then back to A. And that is a blues progression. So I was just using the jamming. I'm going to stick on the A, and then I'm going to tell you where I'm going to move, and you can hopefully hear the blues. So A, stay on A, and then D, back to A, now E now, to D, back to A, so then you got a little progression there. So A to D, back to A, and then to E, D, A, and that is your blues really. So yeah, okay, so that's the major. You can do this in a minor sort of situation. So here you go back to the E root. You can see that some notes have slightly changed. So instead of 7, 9, 11, it goes 7, 9, 10. So you can see it's suddenly got a bit darker. So that one note different has changed it from a major to a minor. Okay, so there's a few notes different here. So 7, 5, 3, 2. Okay, and then the same with that on the A string. You want to do the minor. So 7, 9, 10, 12. 5, 3, 2, and then you do the same on the D there. Okay, so I hope you've had fun with that. It's just something just a little bit different, something that where you can be creative with it. It's nothing really set, or the only thing set is just staying in with a key, so it sounds a bit cohesive. But do you know what, it doesn't matter if you actually go out of the scale, as long as you understand the scale, and then you can experiment jumping out of it. So I might go into that E there, major, might just go to the 10th fret, even though that's going out of the scale, and then back into it. I might jump out to the 5th, 4th, do something chromatical. So really, when I set some rules about what notes to use in the scale, that's just sort of recognising this falls within a major scale, this bunch of notes. But that doesn't mean to say when you're being creative you have to stay within them notes. They are the rules. There's no real rules to being creative. The moment you do put up them barriers, then it like just stops your creativity to a point. So the rules are there to just sort of work out what you're doing. It doesn't mean to say you can't break them, because obviously when I was breaking the rules there, I was going from the majors to the minors. It sounded pretty cool. I thought, you know, it really made your ears sort of stand on end when it suddenly went into that minor sort of feel. So hope you like this video. It's fun showing you how to do this. It's just something very simple and very creative, but very good fun. I could sit there for ages playing with that and just having fun with it. Okay, thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Bye bye.